era of all these radicals and everything, Kane finally gets the credit that he deserves after all the things that they've done to him.
No doubt about it, buddy.
And before I go, I want to ask one question. I've seen previews on some videos and stuff about this new thing about Beyond the Mat.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that really is all about and when it's probably going to come out.
Beyond the Mat is a documentary which really features Mick Foley, Jake Roberts, and Terry Funk. And it has gotten rave reviews. However, it was shut out of any Oscar nominations. But it's going to be out in a couple cities starting next month. And then I've heard they should have a video release of it before the end of the year. But it's absolutely outstanding. Maybe we've had a lot of good ones lately, but this may be the best wrestling documentary there is.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
All right, take care.
Hey, thanks for calling.
WCW had the other night at the Spectrum in Philadelphia about 5,000 people. Half of them were comped. The day after that, they ran Long Island, 9,000 people, with 40% of those comped.
Oh, my God.
Now, the thing is, Philadelphia, you comp half of those. ECW draws 1,700 to ECW Arena. Sell out, people are turned away. ECW could probably outdraw WCW at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, and Rob Van Dam has said it, and a lot of people are going public. They feel that potentially with WCW spiraling and ECW maybe gaining some momentum, and it's not been anything worth speculating about, but they could overtake them in the next 12 months.
They very well could, and ECW's got a little bit of problems right now with Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn being out, but a lot going on.
There's no doubt about it.
You don't know enough to say anymore.
There isn't. I mean, it's bad, and we keep saying it's going to get better. You know, and it's hard on us, too. We have a lot of friends that are involved in both federations, but believe me, maybe Vince McMahon and some of the people that are in some of the higher management positions get a lot of joy out of what's going on with WCW. Really, the other wrestlers don't. I mean, unless they have some past with WCW that was negative, the other guys don't like seeing this because it's better for them. Both leagues are going good. It makes wages go up. It makes jobs go better. It makes the availability for them to sign longer-term contracts. So it's nothing that's good for them either when this is happening, and it's happening so dramatically.
Excellent point. Hey, ref is there. Ref is ready.
The ref is ready.
Ref from Riverside, are you there?
Sure.
So can you save us on that question?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's got me stuffed, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go through a bunch of my Pro Wrestling Illustrated, and I might have it within a week or so.
All right.
And now, wasn't Taurus Bubba, didn't he go by the name of Alibaba, too?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure on that one.
I'm going to look it up for Randy.
If I remember right, that was like towards really the end of World Class.
Yeah.
And things were kind of hectic there, and they were bringing in everybody.
Yeah, maybe Dave Diamond can save us on it.
That's, going to the wild man, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nothing against Dave, but, Dave Diamond, if somebody want to call and say, Dave, I need your help because I'll never hear the end of it.
Okay.
Go ahead, do it.
A happy birthday.
Dave, you heard it. Hold on, Ref. Shawn needs your help, brother.
I'm not asking for him, but if he calls in, God bless him.
All right, Ref. Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. I want to send a big happy birthday out to the Barroom Brawler.
All right.
Today is the Brawler's birthday. I don't know how old he is, but I heard he drank about 11 cases of beer today.
We needed to kill the pain from the stitches.
I guess he did.
Where'd he do that at?
I really don't know.
Hey, Rev, take care of yourself.
Okay, buddy.
By the way,
all right, Rev.
By the way, speaking of Dave Diamond OCW, they're also going to do a show, looks like also on that March 18th day back up in Yellow Springs. So a lot happening on that March 18th day here as far as wrestling goes.
That's
in the
good,
area.
Man. Yellow Springs, that seems to be their little arena there, like the House of Pain for ECW.
The OCW arena?
Yeah, that's the OCW. I like that.
And if you want to, 229-8189, the OCW number. Back to the phones, and tomorrow is this man's day. He has lived for this day.
He has lived for it?
Yes.
Who is it?
Is it
none other than the man that has really had such a tough time on the wrestling guys.
Oh, he has. And him and Jobber, I don't know what's going on there. Bink, how are you?
I'm good, man.
Now, tomorrow is Hardcore Thursday. I get the game's already out now in some places.
Yeah,
Did you get yours yet?
No, not yet. I'll get it after work tomorrow.
Okay. So what's up?
I pretty much want to discuss my opinions on ECW. Now, I think that ECW is at a point right now where it's at the borderline between greatness and wherever they were last time.
That's a big borderline.
Yeah. And right now,
I thought borderlines were normally small.
they couldn't be at a better time right now than with WCW like falling down, and with this, the ECW video game coming out, it's going to really let the people know what ECW really means and who they really are.
So you think the video game's really going to help them?
Yeah, I think it is, and it's only the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to discuss a few people from ECW. Now, I know that now the Baldies are now a threesome. Did they kick P.N. News out of the group?
I think they did, yes.
That's what it appears, buddy. Come on, you're supposed to be telling us you are the ECW guru of the area.
You sound like you're a little nervous because you think you're going to get flushed.
No, not really.
Did you talk it over with the jobber?
Yeah, Jobber and me are good buddies, you know. He makes mistakes, I make mistakes. You know, it's all cool.
Oh, okay. So,
all right, well, that's good. I'm glad everything got
flushed anymore.
No, not really, unless I do something stupid.
Oh, okay.
But anyway...
Unless who does?
What?
Unless who does something?
Me?
Okay. Oh, okay. Jobber!
Yeah?
What'd you do?
I guess I hit the flush thing again,
Jobber,
huh?
you could have not flushed and then said, we have to go to a break.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we got to go to a break.
Okay.
Jobber, wait a minute, let's do this. Bink, we apologize. Jobber, take us out. Go ahead, you do the take us out.
You want me to do the take
No,
out?
let Jobber do it.
Okay, Jobber, you go ahead.
Take us
All
out.
right, you're listening to the Tag Team Championship of Talk Radio.
Championship.
I know, whatever. The Tag Team Champions of Talk Radio. It's the Wrestling Guys on 1410 Wing AM. We'll be right back, Dayton.
That is Joey Styles from ECW, and of course tomorrow officially Hardcore Thursday as ECW's Hardcore Revolution, the first ECW video game from Acclaim, hit stores, although it is in most stores right now.
We do know some people that they have definitely, they are home right now listening to the Wrestling Guys and playing with their ECW.
You know who is?
Yes, I do know.
Willie, yeah.
Willie likes that.
Willie's in,
and he tried
Willie's
to say, yeah,
loving
my
it.
son wanted it. Right,
Yeah.
Willie.
Anyway. But during the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to have your chance to win a couple copies of that game, so be listening for that. 457-WING, the line, and back it is the Spanish Fly.
Hey, man!
Fly, you told me you were coming by tonight.
No, we decided to get drunk at home.
Sounds like a good idea, Fly.
But, you guys are freaking popular, man. I've been trying to call for the past 2 weeks.
I know. Fly has had a little bit of, I don't know, anger.
Are you sure you're dialing the right number, Fly?
I believe so. It's 457. No, I wasn't.
Well, that was the problem. So what's up?
I got a couple things bugging me. First of all, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero. You know what? His whole arm getting dislocated thing, it might actually be good for him.
You think that his injury is good? Why is that?
Because it might give the guys at WWF a chance to rethink his look, you know. That hair has got to go. Dude looks like he's, you know, a 10th grader in senior high school in 1985, man. Driving his 85 Z28. Probably thinks the president's Ronald Reagan still. Wearing a REO Speedwagon shirt.
I thought you would like Eddie Guerrero. He's like kind of a countryman, I would
Yeah,
think.
he's kind of a luchador type guy.
He does look like an alcoholic. He looks like an alcoholic loser, man, with that hair.
What else?
Let's see. The Love Man, he's supposed to be writing a book.
Yes.
How can he write a book? He's only been through the 3rd grade.
Well, him and the Earn Dog, he's getting help.
And Hate Man's writing a book,
And
too.
Hate
Everybody.
Man.
And Randy
Everybody's
Kirby. Everybody's got a book.
I'll tell you what, the Love Man's book, it's going to be written in crayon on the back end of a edition worksheet, man. And,
You've been saving these up, haven't you?
oh, yeah, you got that right. Listen to that busy signal. God. And let's see, I know this guy hasn't called in, but I always love to make fun of him. The Undertaker guy.
Yes.
We haven't heard from him tonight, but he's out on a limb about bringing in
I
some
know
people.
what he's going to ask.
What?
Could you tell me where the Undertaker is? How's the Undertaker doing? I love that Undertaker. Can this guy ask any other questions? I mean, geez.
You're kind of shooting on everybody tonight.
Yes, I am.
Wow.
Everybody's tying up the phone line so the Fly can't get through. Jeez.
Hey, they just don't know it's you. If they knew it was you, they wouldn't be calling.
Oh, and I got something to say to the Bink, too. Hold on. Flush. Oh, you guys like that one, huh?
That was good.
Okay.
That was good. By the way, Jobber just said he's writing a book, too, His Life as a Jobber.
His life as a jobber. I'm writing a book, too. It's called How to Be a World-Class Luchador Alcoholic Overweight Drunk.
Hey, Fly. Fly?
Yes.
Spell luchador.
Luchador. Luchador. I don't know, man.
You did good, though.
You did very good.
Love man's on the same level.
You got the L in, brother.
I am, of course.
Hey, you take care of yourself, Fly.
Hey, I'll see you later. I'm the Fly. I'm the guy. And where's Willie?
Willie's at home playing video games.
Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm the Fly. I'm the guy, and I will see you. Listen to the busy signal.
Thanks, Fly. That was the 1999.
You know what? The Bink is starting to turn into a wrestling guy icon.
I think it's his own little cult following. See, there you go.
There it is. Every time you mention the Bink, a toilet flushes somewhere in the greater Dayton, Cincinnati area.
It's amazing.
It is. Bink is responsible for it. Okay, the gentleman that calls in with the...
Well, we didn't say Bink.
Nobody said Bink. My God, we're going to run out. There's going to be a water shortage. Change your name.
Let's talk to Tim. Tim, welcome to the show.
How you been?
Tonight, I think we're going where the Bink went.
How's it going, Tim?
Oh, fine. I wonder how was SmackDown, the taping from last night.
How was the tapings?
Yeah, for SmackDown, WWF.
Everything I saw, they looked very, very good. Benoit was not there, but everybody else was. And as you know, according to our policy, we do not release the results early. So,
Do you know where Vince McMahon is going have WWF in the future? Is they going to get more belts, or you don't know for sure?
what was that again?
Do you know Vince McMahon is going where the future for WWF is going to? Is they going to get more belts, or you don't know?
Right now, I really don't know. Marty?
No, I'm not sure either, buddy. It's pretty much up in the air. Nothing's been announced.
Right.
Okay, just make sure you two don't lose your belt, tagging belt.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
All right,
brother.
take care.
Hey, thanks for calling in, Tim.
Okay, let's go back to the Earn Dog, part of the Love Foundation. Earn Dog, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
I'm doing well. Now, Earn Dog, you know, Love Man earlier came on this program and said he's no longer supporting WCW. He's now joined the World Wrestling Federation bandwagon. Are you prepared to also make that comment and statement?
Well, let me say something about that. Let me just say that WCW sucks, okay? I am now a World Wrestling Federation fan.
Oh, my
Wow.
God, they're all jumping.
This is historic.
Now, I was a World Wrestling Federation fan up until, like, 1996 when I switched over to WCW and I saw, like, one of my favorite wrestlers, Sting, on there.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of the main reasons why I ever watched WCW. And now that he's not on anymore and the WCW's winning really went down the drain, I'm going to start watching the WWF.
Wow.
Because all the wrestlers are going there, plus...
It is
got
truly
one
a
of my favorite
dark
wrestlers
day.
of all time, Chris Jericho there.
You know what? We may have to have a talk with WCW about this.
Somebody needs to talk.
Things they've hit rock bottom when the Love Man, the Love Foundation, and the Earn Dog make a move.
By the way, did you see the other night Monster Ripper or whatever she is coming out to Jericho's old music? Did you catch that?
I missed that.
Yeah, it was Jericho's old music in WCW.
Yeah, my dad would watch, and that scared my dad half to death. It actually scared me.
I don't blame you. I think we all need a little bit of therapy after seeing that.
Yeah. Who was that guy that was just on, what was his name?
It's the Drunken Luchador, Spanish Fly.
The guy that you could barely hear.
That was Tim.
That was Tim.
Oh, Tim? He sounded like a cotton-picking third grader.
Okay, that's it there. Let's go to the Bonger. Welcome to the wrestling, guys.
Hey, how you guys doing tonight?
How's it
well,
going,
Bonger.
Bong?
Bonger, how's your head?
Yeah, how you feeling, brother?
Well, I went and got it sewed up, man. Got 6 stitches put in it and no concussion, luckily.
For those of you that don't know, Bonger wrestled in a tag team match, or a handicap match, I should say, at the UCW show last week, and during the Battle Royal took a chair shot from one of the Suicide Solution.
Actually got hurt before the handicap match, right, Bonger?
Yeah, it was in the Battle Royal. Biohazard from Suicide Solution pulled me out, and
broke the steel chair over my head. I got to keep the chair, though.
Well, hey, that says a lot. We were sitting right there, buddy, and it looked pretty vicious.
I didn't get to keep the table, so geez.
I think he stiffed me, if you ask me.
Probably did. Probably did. It's part of learning the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
So what's up, man?
I love it, man. But just wanted to comment that WCW is everybody knows it's a sinking ship going down. And if they really want to save their company, they find a way to sign Mike Awesome, which I know he's the ECW. Find a way to sign him and Tommy Dreamer, bring them both to WCW.
Well, you're not going to see Dreamer go. He's too entrenched into ECW's ownership. As far as Mike Awesome goes, there's a lot WCW needs to do right now, and really what they need to do is get their front office organized, and it all begins there.
It all begins in the office. It all comes through cuts to checks and money talks.
Exactly.
But I just wanted to tell Love Man that I have not forgotten about him, and if you don't mind me bashing him for a second, I just got 2 words for him: bite me.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Too Crazy wants to say something.
Okay.
Go crazy.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good.
Just want to say thanks for coming out to the Unified Championship Wrestling Show.
Oh, no problem.
Hey, love being there, buddy.
Hey, man, me and Shawn got something in common. We break tables easy.
Sean's working his way in, man. He may just go in and he might want to take a few bumps in that
I
show.
don't think so.
Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Are they going to drop the head gimmick with Al Snow?
As far as I know, they are. Marty,
there's been some talk about it. Really, they haven't come up with anything that really looks that good to put him into yet. But the one thing that Al has going for him is Al is a good wrestler and he can perform. And I think that it's time to use his talents.
Well, the one thing
gimmick.
the one thing I actually heard was the head gimmick was pretty much dead until the whole thing with Walmart happened. So they kind of brought it back to capitalize on that a little bit. But yeah, it looks like that the head, for now at least, may be dead.
Okay, I want to give a shout-out to the ref from Riverside.
All right.
And the Rat.
All right. Hey, Crazy, we got to get to a break. Thanks for the call.
All right, man, thanks.
I'll tell you what, let's, Jobber, get us into a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about it. Yes, everybody's talking. The Brian Pillman Wrestling Guys Memorial Bus Trip, May 25th. Tickets went on sale last Thursday, and we're crazy. We're going to hack to Mr. Greenbucks about the WCW, and Shawn and I have a lot more news, and maybe Mike Awesome if we can track him down. You're listening to the Wrestling Guys, Wing 1410 AM.
That is Bill Alfonso, and he is also part of ECW's Hardcore Revolution video game from Acclaim. And, again, tomorrow is Hardcore Thursday, although you can find it in most video game and toy stores right now. And the game looks to be very, very hot. It is the first ECW video game. It has a Legends mode, so you can fight as guys such as the original Sheik or Louis Piccoli. ECW arenas, including the ECW Arena, the Madhouse of Extreme, and the Elks Lodge. It is just looking to be an outstanding video game. A little bit later on, Mike Awesome's supposed to join us here. We don't know really what's happening with that, but that's okay. We can cover here. We are total professionals, at least some of the time. Back to the phone lines, and let's talk to Mr. Greenbucks. Welcome to the Wrestling Guys.
Good day, and thank God I'm back in the USA.
Now, you claim you fly like everywhere, right?
Well, of course, but last week, good Lord, I was hijacked.
Really?
I was on that dang plane. I was hijacked for 4 days.
Well, it seems like you're okay, so that's good.
Well, not really. My bladder is still kind of sore from that. They wouldn't let me go to the head.
Oh, that's bad.
That's very bad.
That's very, very bad. What's up, man?
Well, the Phoenix is falling. I can tell you that right now. They need to fire Bill Bush.
You think so?
Oh, heck yes. Remember when Eric Watts took care of her?
Yes, I do.
Even worse. It's getting bad down to Eric Watts level.
It appears that way. Yes, it does.
And the only time I really like watching WCW now is when I play my video games of Nitro and Thunder. That's bad.
That's very bad.
I'm almost about to say I'm going to jump over to WWF.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not. Because I'm still true and loyal, like a die-hard fan.
Well, you have a much better stomach than we do.
But if this Sunday Super Bowl sucks, I'm going to announce Wednesday, if I can get through, I'll jump over to WWF.
Well, you know, James Brown's on there this Sunday. That'll count for something.
James Brown is the only good thing on there. But
yes.
if Sting gets on there, that'd be make it a little bit more popular.
It could be. Hey, Greenbucks, we got to get it running.
I know. And good day to you all, but I'm going to give 2 shout-outs.
You're real quick.
Everyone to OCW, the ref, and, of course, the Love Man.
All right, take care of yourself.
Good day, guys.
Good day, Mr. Greenbucks. And now it's Kid Chuck. Welcome to the Wrestling Guys.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I just want to know what you guys think about the WWF bringing back the light heavyweight division.
From what I understand, it's kind of going to be, we've talked about on this program before how Al Snow kind of oversees the hardcore division. The light heavyweight division is going to be Dean Malenko's baby, which it was in WCW when it first started out. So I think it's going to be great. Papi Chulo or Este Rios or whatever he's calling himself now, he looks very, very good. And, hey, Lita's not bad.
That's what I think. Yeah, my son is exactly.
I kind of like it whenever, he does a move and she does the same move.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive, too, that head scissors she did off the ring apron.
Oh, yeah, she's a tough lady.
And what do you think's going to happen with this Angle Jericho match at No Way Out?
With Angle Jericho, I don't know. I almost think they're doing it too early. You know what I mean? I mean, they talked about for a long time building up Kurt Angle, and a lot of people think that, within a year or two, he could be, one of your top main event guys for WrestleMania or what have you. And, of course, he just won the European title. I don't know if it's the right time to have him go after the Intercontinental title.
So I was going to say, do you think it's the right time for either one of them to be a double champion? That just doesn't.
Well, number one, I don't see where it helps Jericho having the European title because the Intercontinental title's a more prestigious belt. Now, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with that. No Way Out looks to be an outstanding pay-per-view with the Dudleys and Outlaws. You got the Hell in a Cell match. I mean, the whole thing looks like it could be a really, really entertaining show. But Jericho and Angle right now at this point in Angle's career, I just don't understand it.
Okay, did you say Bagwell's going to be at the card show where the UCW events are going to be running?
Bagwell will be at the card show. He's not wrestling. He's signing autographs.
So I think it'd be great for UCW to get Chris Hero on the show. Maybe Buff Bagwell could see him. They need talent.
Well, Chris has a lot of irons in the fire. Some things we can't talk about right now, but he's got a lot of going for him. And if he's going to be on that 18th or 17th, or hell, you got 3 days, pick one. I don't know which day if he's going to be on, but it should be an entertaining 3 days for UCW out at Hare Arena.
Okay, that's all I had, guys.
All right, take care of yourself.
Yeah, no problem. Bye.
Let's go to the Undertaker guy. Welcome to the Wrestling Guys.
Hey, how you doing tonight?
Good. Fly took a little bit of a shot at you.
I don't care about that little Mexican jumping bean. He probably don't even drink, for one thing. He probably drink Pepsi-Cola.
Oh, no. We can tell you firsthand. We have seen the Fly in action with the alcohol. It's not a pretty sight.
Moonshine with me, we'll do it.
Huh?
We'll drink some moonshine. We'll see who's the real man, because he ain't that cockroach.
Okay.
95-pound, whatever they are.
Okay. What's up, man?
I was in a good mood till then. Okay, yeah, I got a question about a tag team in ECW, the Pit Bulls.
Okay.
Are they still around or what?
They're basically on the independent circuit. I've answered this question a lot on the hotline. They were involved, if you remember a year or so ago, with that NBC Secrets of Pro Wrestling. Yeah. They were involved in that special, and they kind of got a little blacklisted after that. I think one of them was either did Jerry Springer or something like that, playing someone whose girlfriend left him for another wrestler or something like that. So I really don't know exactly where they are right now. But as far as the Pit Bulls are concerned, they're pretty much done with ECW.
Yeah, no question. The Dudleys going to get the title, right?
Huh?
The Dudleys are going to play the next heavyweight champions tag team, right?
They could be.
Is there a chance that there could be a Dudley, Undertaker, and Kane feud?
Well, I mean, certainly that's possible, but, you got to remember the Undertaker just had surgery for that torn pec muscle, and he's going to be out another 3-4 months.
Like a year down the road, maybe.
No, it's entirely possible.
Because I think that'll be a real great feud.
Okay.
Okay, and you think I'm the most hated guy on the radio yet?
Huh?
I'm the most hated guy on the radio yet?
I don't know if you're the most hated guy on the radio or not. A lot of people still don't like the Love Man. Spanish Fly gets his share. I don't know. Is that what you're trying to be?
Oh, yeah, I hate everything.
Okay.
Okay, have a nice night.
All right.
Bye.
Now, if you're wondering, I'm sitting here blabbing and where Marty is. And we're not really trying to name drop here, but he is out in the hallway talking with Shane Douglas. And I don't know if Shane is going to come on the program or not tonight. In case you haven't heard, Shane gave WCW a deadline at 5 o'clock this afternoon to respond to settlement terms on his release. And if they did not respond by today, he said he would file a lawsuit. He was going after USA Today to try and get some mainstream exposure onto that. So, again, a lot of legal things right now with Shane Douglas. We're looking at that. Tell you what, we're going to take a break. I'm going to try and drag Marty in here to find out what's going on. And when we come back, the Bink's on the line. Whether or not we'll let the Bink back on, I don't know. We'll leave that to Jobber. Also, Justin's on the line, and hopefully you. 457-WING is the number. You're listening to the WING. I'm looking at Marty's ear, and the one side of it's chewed off there.
Looks like, my God.
Now, Shane, looks like that it's going to happen.
Let me tell you, we tried to get Shane to come on, and if you've listened to the wrestling guys, you know that once Shane comes on, he's one of the greatest interviews in the world because you don't have to interview him. You just listen.
We get to go home early.
And so what happened was we called him, and I just listened for the last 15 minutes. And Shane, at this point, really has made some statements on ShaneDouglas.com, but doesn't want to come on live and make any statements because this thing looks as if it definitely is going to litigation. One, he did not get an answer today, which he didn't expect and nobody else did.
Right.
Two, WCW has come back and made an offer to Shane to basically sign off and resolve them of any type of responsibility for anything that's happened. He has turned that down and has went back with his own offer. And if that's not met, then it goes to court. And I know that he has lawyers in Pittsburgh and Atlanta and is very unhappy with what's going on and unhappy with Bill Bush. And I'm hearing this from more and more people in the locker room. Bill Bush is not a man of his word.
Well, Bill Bush is simply a businessman who comes in and, is very good with the calculator but doesn't understand the wrestling business is what, we hear. I guess the offer with Shane, and without getting too specific, the WCW offer was considerably less than what he wants for a severance.
Absolutely, and he definitely is not going to take it. The other thing is, and if you look at this whole package, one, there was a death threat made.
Right.
Two, Shane was injured while working for WCW. Three, Shane had went back in the ring before he should have during rehabilitation because WCW, his employer at the time, asked him.
And they did try, and I think we can say this, they did try to force him to work sold out. And at the time, his bicep is still healing after it was torn. He had, 90 or 95% tear that bicep, and that takes some time.
And if you look at the past history of people with those types of injuries, they're out a lot longer than Shane Douglas has been out.
Right.
And this thing looks cloudy. I feel bad for Shane. I wish he wouldn't have got it started, and I told him that, and he agreed now. But once you're in it, and we've all done it, once you're in the middle of it, you got to ride it out.
And the sad thing, too, is that, and I'm not blaming these guys because we don't know exactly what the true story is, but with Benoit and Malenko and those guys signing their deal with the WWF, and it kind of left Shane out in the cold.
Hey, there's no doubt about it. Shane was left out. There's a lot of hard feelings there from a group that we were with Chris and Shane for, 8 hours?
Yeah.
And you would have not walked away from that thinking that those two would ever break the ranks, so to speak, of their friendship, but it happened. And
you look at this from a legal standpoint, and I'm certainly no lawyer, but for WCW to claim that we released Shane because he cannot compete for 30 days. Well, number one, and Shane's brought this up, there's guys like Goldberg who's been injured for so long that he never got released. Guys with drug issues, Scott Hall was never released. Then if WCW wants to claim that, well, he was part of the revolt that took place, Billy Kidman was part of it. He's still in the company. He's getting a push. Conan was suspended for 2 months, but he's still going to get a paycheck from the company. Shane is being singled out. There's nothing from what we've seen that WCW can say to cover their butts in this case.
And there's a lot of politics, just like any other job. And his feelings about Kevin Sullivan and vice versa are pretty well known. We don't need to get into that.
And God bless him. If I come on, I'm not going to be able to stop.
And that's just what he said. He said, look, Murray, I appreciate it. I love coming on you guys' show. It's always been good for me, which when he comes on, you can look at OneWrestling.com the next day. You'll see the wrestling guys, basically everybody that's been on, and you'll see it on a lot of other of the internet boards. At this point, I had to agree with him. We do want to say, and try to give you, the listeners, as much information on this and first-hand information as we can, and we'll keep you up to date, and hopefully maybe next week you can talk a little more. But we got a couple other things to talk about. I want to tell you what, I haven't heard from Dana. Dana's got to call in because the pizza tonight was fantastic.
Oh, Papa John's, excellent as always. And if you're looking to get a great pizza, call Papa, a couple different locations. You can call around the UD area, Oakwood and Belmont, 254-PAPA, and Kettering, 294-PAPA. Or if you're in Bellbrook, you can give them a buzz at 434-8787. Just an outstanding pizza. I love the garlic sauce.
You know what? And that little honey that delivered today.
Marty.
No, I mean, she was just a nice young lady.
She was a very nice
very
young
pleasant
lady.
smile on her face.
Yes.
Yes, she was. And I'll tell you what, Dana does a nice job of recruiting his help. He does. No, it was good.
Let's get to the callers.
Okay. Well, who do you want to talk to since it's your call?
Let's go to Justin. Justin, welcome to the Wrestling Guys.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Justin?
Good. I was just wondering, is there any possibility of Sabu wrestling next Saturday at the ECW show in Cincy?
No.
No possibility at all?
None.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys.
All right. I think there's a possibility.
No.
It won't happen,
No.
but you can't say there's no possibility.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
I'm saying it right now.
Oh, you're just going out on a limb because...
Issues now between Paul and Sabu.
There's always serious issues.
Sabu is considering filing his own lawsuit now against Paul Lee for blocking the WCW deal.
Payday.
Did you drop another bomb there?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I thought you did.
You'll
Anyway.
know when I do.
Okay. But there is no way that... I shouldn't say never because it is wrestling, but I do not see Sabu back in ECW anytime soon.
Well, I hope you're wrong, but I think you're right.
I would love to be wrong. I would love to be wrong on this, but unfortunately, from everything we've talked to and people we've talked to, it's not pretty.
What do you think, Sabu at the Brian Pillman?
Could be.
You never know. He may be... I don't think it'll happen. But I'll tell you what, we broke this news last week.
Justin's still on.
Justin, you still here? No, you hung up.
Did he?
Yeah, he said that right away when you abruptly answered his question.
I'm sorry, Justin.
Thank you. You needed about time that you said you're sorry to somebody.
Yeah, I do every time I have to defend you. Anyway.
You're bad, man.
Oh, anyway, the Wrestling Guys Brian Pillman Fantasy Bus Trip is going to happen May 25th. And a lot of people have always said, hey, we'd love to go to the Pillman, but, we don't know how to get there. It's just too far. We will drive you. Well, we won't, but we're going to hire somebody.
Somebody will.
But it's going to happen Thursday, May 25th, and it's going to be an absolute blast.
No doubt about it. The bus, right now, we're looking at several different buses, but the largest bus that we've seen holds 52 people. About 30 people have already signed on for the trip. Scott Bear, Kevin Bear, Kirby Smith, Pam Craston, Michelle Vance, Betty Martin, Eddie Andrews, Chuck Montgomery, Kim Young, and on and on and on. I could go through the names. Ronnie Howard. Do you think that's Ronnie Howard? Opie's going to be... My God, you should be on the bus ride because Opie's going to be there. But I'll tell you what, it was great.
Can you whistle that theme?
What, Andy Griffith? Go ahead.
I can't.
No,
I can't whistle. I can't whistle.
I'm at this.
No.
Just go ahead. You're talented.
Anyway, go ahead.
You were in the arts.
No,
you're an artsy type.
Yes, I am, but go ahead.
Okay. But I'll tell you what, and once again, we talked about it, $50, that gets you ringside seating. You'll be in one of the first 3 or 4 rows. Program, get a chance to meet the wrestlers. We'll have somebody, one of the WWF, WCW stars on the bus for the bus trip with us. The Springs, and if you don't know where the Springs is, it's on Edgebrook Drive, Springboro, catering of refreshments, and the wings in there, and the ribs. They brought us in 5 slabs of ribs last week. Shawn took ribs home to his wife.
She loved them.
Yes, they were great.
They were awesome.
I went in there the other day. Well, actually, we both did.
Yeah, we had lunch there.
For lunch. And people were coming in saying, hey, we heard you on the Wrestling Guys. That's why we're coming in. And just a great place. So if you want to go somewhere conveniently located between 741 and 73 Edgebrook Drive, I don't have a phone number.
And you know what?
They're supposed to call us.
And they got a great little setup in there because they got pool tables. There's a lot of TVs around so you can watch any kind of program, sports, wrestling, whatever you want to watch.
Daytona this weekend, 52-inch screen there with other smaller televisions all over. A bar with some cold ones and some of the nicest waitresses and help. They're very friendly, nice young ladies there to assist you. Make sure that your coffee cup is full. You know what I mean? No, they're just nice. It's just me. I appreciate good service.
And you can try them out at the Brian Pillman Fantasy Bus Ride too. And again, tickets are going fast. 513-743-1792. And again, that's going to be on Thursday, May 25th. We're going to leave about 3:30. Get down there, and it's going to be a great night.
And the way it looks right now, we're doing some of the formulative work. Had a hard time getting that out. But we're going to do autographs from 4 to 6. There'll be where you can get your Polaroids taken with the different wrestlers that are there. During that time, some of the wrestling is going to actually start potentially early over in the wrestling area at the other arena. So, I mean, it's going to be a lot of back and forth movement. Great chance to be right close. I mean, converse with these wrestlers and get next to them in a way that you've never had the opportunity to. And we'll be announcing a little more about the fantasy camp to be held on May 24th later as soon as some of the specifics are developed for that. But be there. Come along with the wrestling guys. All the funds go right to the Brian Pillman.
Right.
Everything. There's no money made from us. It's just a chance. We want Dayton to be there and be well represented in the first few rows.
And the other thing, too, about the Brian Pillman show, save your money because there's going to be an auction down there like there was last year. Not only, we should point out, when you go down there and meet the wrestlers, there is a fee to have your picture taken or whatnot, but again, it's all for charity.
Like $10. Yeah, $10 for a Polaroid.
Willie paid for Conan.
Willie was marking out, man.
Willie marked out for Conan and Rey Mysterio.
I marked out for, well, I did.
We marked out for Steamboat.
And Steamboat. There's no doubt about it, man. We had a great time with Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, and Ric Flair marked out for Missy, but we can't really go into that.
No, Conan marked out for Missy, and I heard there was extracurriculars.
Really?
Yes.
Would you like to embellish?
Well, no, I don't want to do that. This is a family show, but let's just say that their water fight transcended away from the arena.
Okay, let's do that. But anyway, save your pennies because that's absolutely going to be a great time. Flair, I think, is going to come back, it looks like.
Yeah, there's definitely an invitation going out. I talked to DDP and Kimberly. We're waiting for a reply from them. You went through the mainstays that are going to be there. But the Brian Pillman Memorial Show, the time that WCW, WWF, and ECW come together for a great cause, and it's just a great night of wrestling, and a place to be is right here in the Miami Valley.
Tell you what, let's go ahead and get to a break. When we come back, we've got Pork Chop on the line. The Bink is back. He's going to be...
The Bink is persistent, man. He's not just going to walk away from a guy flushing him.
And when we come back, we are going to give away a copy of ECW's Hardcore Revolution. So if you think you know, you don't.
Van Dam. Let your parents hear you screaming, Rob Van Dam. Let your wife think you're going crazy. Rob Van Dam, Mr. Pay-Per-View himself, the whole effing show. And damn, he's not going to be in Cincinnati, but I'll tell you what, he's going to be on Les Thatcher's show tomorrow night. They got to be removed tonight. They're going to be on tomorrow night, 1360 from 9 to 12. If you want to hear the whole effing show, RVD, you can hear him there. And we found out where Mike Awesome is. Shawn is out. He had the hotline number. Mike Awesome called into the hotline, left a message, left his number. Shawn's trying to track him down. And I'll tell you what, it's getting a little chaotic. We don't know if he's going to be anything like Shane Douglas, but when you're 6'6" and 292 pounds, who the hell cares when you're the champion of ECW? But let's get to the phones again. The Bink, are you back again?
Yes, I am.
Bink, what's up with this?
I don't know. I just don't understand it.
Bink, there are people calling in, the drunken luchador himself, and flushing his toilet at home, making sounds and making fun of you.
He is?
Obviously, you didn't hear that segment of the show.
Yeah, I heard it. Spanish fly, I want you to take your ear, put it towards your little thing, your little speaker thing, and listen to this.
We're starting something here. It's a trend. Everybody's being flushed. Bink, what's up with that?
Well, I don't know, man. You just got to do whatever you got to.
I hear you, brother.
Yeah.
So what's up, Bink? Mike Awesome's coming on. You excited about that?
Yeah, excited to hear the Awesome World Champion. I have a question about him. Living Dangerously, maybe March 12th, I think that ECW should be looking into a main event with Mike Awesome defending the belt. And I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like New Jack at a rematch.
And no doubt about it. No, New Jack's been out for a while, and
yeah, he's had some injuries, but hopefully he can be back before Living Dangerously.
Well, we don't know. They haven't heard the card on that, but I'll tell you what, Bink, we don't want to cut you short. You're not going to get flushed. Jobber, don't do it. The man himself is on the phone with us from Tampa, Florida, and let me tell you, the man, the myth, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion coming in at 6'6", 292 pounds is simply Mike Awesome. Mike, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
How are you?
Pretty good. What's happening, Marty and Shawn?
Hey, brother, we apologize.
Let's tell a little bit what happened.
Ahead.
The other day, Jay Andronico, who's been working with us on this and putting the whole promotion together, we were confirming everything for tonight. He said, okay, I've got your number as 285-0991, which most of you out there know is our hotline number. I said, no. We gave him the celebrity hotline number, and I guess Jay didn't do his job, Mike.
No, I guess not. You know, I'm going to have to take that up with him when I see him next time.
What, one of those awesome bombs through a table, or?
You know, that's what I do, so if I'm going to do anything, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Ooh, baby. Glad it wasn't our fault,
Exactly, exactly. Well, Jay, you just watch out. You might be in a little bit of trouble.
Yes, I think he is.
Mike,
Actually, I gave him a call already tonight and left him a message and said, "What's up? Get me on with these guys. They're waiting on me."
No doubt about it.
Yeah.
Well, have you been in the Miami Valley before? I know you're coming in here. You're coming into Cincinnati.
You've been in Heat Wave.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Marty, yes, we were both Heat Waves, Marty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were drinking your hooch that night. So.
Maybe that was it, Mike. It gets a little foggy after the first 6 or 12 of those.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it?
Mike,
I was in Dayton, Ohio. I fought Tanaka there. Had a heck of a match with him.
You know, that's really, I think, for a lot of the main American fans or whatever, really the first time that they saw you. And a lot of people consider the match you had at Heat Wave in '98 with Tanaka the highlight of the night.
Yeah, actually, you know, I heard that, and the reason that was the first time a lot of people seen me was because it was the first pay-per-view that I ever did in the United States. So they got to see me on a larger scale there.
You know what was amazing? I sound like a broken record because I always called Heat Wave '98 the best pay-per-view I've ever seen.
All right.
Was whenever you came out with Tanaka, a lot of people got up to go to concession stands because really nobody knew who you were.
Oh, my goodness, I didn't know that.
And then by the time they came back, and then they're sitting there and they were so into the match, and by the end of the night, you both received a standing ovation. It was just really a testament to the performance the two you put on that night.
Yeah, I tell you what, that Tanaka, he's a heck of a competitor.
Is he your favorite guy to work with?
You know, so far, yeah, he is. Yeah, I have to admit he is, because he can take a beating like no one else has ever given a beating.
You gotta like somebody that can do that, don't you?
Yes, you do.
So let's talk a little bit about the big tomorrow, Hardcore Thursday, the ECW Hardcore Revolution video game from Acclaim. Is being in the video game one of your lifelong dreams?
I don't know about a lifelong dream, but I tell you, it's pretty cool to be in a video game. And, you know, about a month and a half ago, I got a chance to go to the Acclaim Studios up in New York, and they had the first version of the games going, and we got to play them, and I tell you, it was really cool. This game is going to be exciting, and I think everybody needs to rush out and get it tomorrow for sure.
It looks that way, and actually I know some stores have actually already went ahead and put it on the shelf, so you can go out there and get it right now. But the game looks very, very exciting, and you've got yourself in there and all the main ECW, the big guns, Rob Van Dam and Tommy Dreamer and New Jack. And
everybody's in there.
And you can even wrestle as Francine, Mike.
Yeah, actually, I can wrestle against Francine, too. How about that?
That may be one of your dreams. I don't know, although I think Tommy might get a little upset, but...
yeah, maybe we'll make it a three-way dance.
Hey, there you go. Hey, it's all friendly in the locker room, brother.
Right.
We're all family here. Hey, Mike, also ECW heading back into the area, it looks like next Saturday down at Cincinnati. You're a part of that, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm on every show that comes to town, so I will be there at the Saban Convention Center, February 26th, Cincinnati, Ohio.
The night before, if I'm not mistaken, you're up in our old hometown, Toledo, Ohio, at the Seagate Convention Center?
You know, I'm not sure, but if you say I am, I am.
That's where you're at, brother. You're about... I'll tell you what, because we do have... The Miami Valley are loaded with hardcore ECW fans. A lot of our fans are going to be up in Toledo. They've called us and left it on our hotline. It's a 2.5-hour drive. Wow. You get a double dose of ECW at its finest Friday in Toledo, Saturday right here. First appearance in Cincinnati.
Oh.
Hey, Mike, go back a little bit whenever the decision was made to put you in that match against Taz and for the ECW World Championship. Was it a little bit awkward? I mean, to come right in and all of a sudden be the man?
You know, really it wasn't, because I felt like I had already proven myself with ECW in past performances there, because I've really been wrestling with them since 1995. Even though I've wrestled primarily in Japan under the FMW promotion since October of 90, still, like I said, in 95, Sabu got me in there because me and Sabu ran together in FMW. And
this is when you were the Gladiator, right?
Yeah, this is when I was, the Gladiator. I'm always the Gladiator in Japan. And and I wrestle as Mike Awesome in the United States. And anyway, so I felt like I'd proven myself already in ECW, so I didn't have any problem with it myself. I didn't feel awkward at all.
Did it feel awkward, though? Because it seemed like it took the fans a little bit while to warm up to you as being the world champion, but now it seems like they're coming around.
Yeah, well, you know, I proved myself, I felt, in that locker room and maybe in individual cities, but I had to prove myself on a more national level, and I think, you know, I've done it. So, I had the confidence that I knew I could, and here I am.
And now with the more mainstream national exposure ECW is getting through the TNN show, through the video games, through the action figures and everything else, are you finding yourself getting more recognized now? And
yeah, of course. You know, I go out to the mall or out to a restaurant, a group of people or a few people here and there will notice me. Not, you know, on a large, major scale yet, but, yeah, I'm looking forward to that to happen because the more people that recognize me, I realize that means the more people that's watching our show, and that's what we need. We need more people to watch. You know, it's on every Friday at 8 o'clock on TNN.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this area, they're crazy for ECW.
Great.
The other thing is that, you know, a lot of statements, and you know, we talk about the big three constantly.
Yeah.
A lot of statements being made by people in the locker room and Paulie himself that in the next 12 months they feel you have a legitimate shot at overtaking WCW wrestling in the ratings.
Hey, that would be great, you know. I mean, that would just be fantastic because, well, let's face it, WCW, their product right now is very shoddy.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Well, what's it like, I mean, for you, you know, you're an ECW world champion, everybody knows you. What do you think on Monday nights? Because you watch WWF and WCW. What's your thoughts of the other programming?
You know, I watch WWF, and I think it's a great show. There's no getting around it. Vince McMahon's a genius. It's a really good show. I watch WCW, and I can barely stomach it. Barely. So,
well, it's no doubt. It's definitely the product is not what it needs to be.
No, it's not what it could be is actually the way I feel. It could be. They have talent there. They just need to get somebody in there to utilize that talent properly.
You know, we did, Mike, and I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but we did have a caller earlier in the night that said they thought the solution was for you to go to WCW and turn things around.
I don't know about that.
You're happy where you are?
I'm very happy where I am. Paul, I tell you what, you know, I said Vince is a genius. I think Paul Heyman's a genius, too, to be honest.
What he's done, where the company started and where it is now is simply incredible.
It is totally incredible. And I tell you what, from where it is now and where I believe it's going to go, it's even going to be more incredible.
And right now you're carrying the banner with the World Heavyweight title, and you're in the video game and Hardcore Thursdays tomorrow from Acclaim, and it's got to be an exciting time for you.
Oh, actually it is, man. And the media blitz we're getting right now, that's really good. It's good for us, good for the business. So, yeah, it's an exciting time right now.
Finally, we hope you get to make, you know, a little man. We need you, you know, to have your own figure, Mike. Because
actually, I've already had the pictures taken and everything, and this was like about 3 or 4 months ago. They're creating it right now.
I'll tell you what, Shawn is grinning from ear to ear. This guy here goes to bed with him, and he's always been telling me, I just cannot wait for Mike Awesome's figure.
Shut up, you. Mike, can you come in the studio and give one of those awesome bombs to Marty for me?
Only if it's through a table.
Oh, we've got a table. Okay. We got one right here for you.
Let me tell you what, brother, you get my hefty butt up. We got no problems breaking a table.
Hey, Mike, I know that it looked like that you were getting ready to get into a program with Rob Van Dam. Now, he's out for a few months with the ankle injury. You going to continue something with Spike Dudley, or what's going to happen in the cards?
You know, I'm not exactly sure of the exact route it's going to go, but I got a pretty good idea that it might be a three-way dance in the pay-per-view coming up. Could be me, Spike, and the Japanese guy Tanaka, and I think that'd be one heck of a show.
A lot of excitement there.
But you never know which way it's going to go. Like I said, you never know in wrestling. They could go any direction from here on out. But as soon as Rob Van Dam's ankle is better and he's back, I can guarantee you we're definitely going to step right back into our program.
You know, a lot of people think he's actually the man in ECW. You ready to test him on that?
Actually, I'm ready to prove to him, too, that I'm the man.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I like that.
Well, Mike, congratulations again on your success and being the world champion. We'll see you next Saturday in Cincinnati. And then, of course, everybody can see you on their televisions, not only on Friday nights on TNN, but now with the ECW Hardcore Revolution video game from Acclaim.
That's right.
All right, Mike. Hey, congratulations on holding the World Heavyweight Championship, and look forward to seeing you next week.
Hey, thanks, and good luck to you guys, Marty and Shawn.
Hey, take care of yourself.
All right, take it easy.
Yep. Mike Awesome, ECW World Heavyweight Champion on the Wrestling Guys. And before we go to break, Randy Kirby finally showed his face in here. About time.
The new ref.
You brought some dessert for us, right?
What do you got, Curb? Come here, buddy.
Come here. Don't be shy.
All right, dish it up. Let's see. Another one of Randy Kirby's amazing delicacies.
Now, these are the blueberry muffins, right?
Blueberry muffins.
Can you smell them?
Yes, I can.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going to try these here.
Go ahead. There you go. You're going to have another record of Shawn not talking for, you know, he's still talking for the food.
Take us out. We got to go break.
All right. Shawn's busy. Randy Kirby's in here. You're listening to the Wrestling Guys. Get us out of here, Jobber. We're on Wing 1410 AM. We're going to be right back. You can give us a call at 457-9461.
Ooh,
You like that?
When we come back, your chance to win Hardcore Revolution. Stay tuned. 10 WING.
I was not eating.
Yes, you were. Jobber, I need you to clear the phone lines. We apologize to you, Bink, and whoever else was online, but we got to clear those. We need you to take caller number 5.
That's my ink pen.
What does this ink pen say?
It's mine.
No, this is mine. Here, but I'll let you use it. Go ahead. Go ahead. But we need you to get caller 5. We're going to take the first one. It's going to be your chance to win a copy of ECW's Hardcore Revolution video game. Hardcore Thursday is tomorrow. However, it is in stores some places right now. Now, we have copies left for the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Dreamcast. So if you are ready to put your ECW knowledge to the test, same kind of thing we did last week. We're going to ask you 3 questions. You get the first one right, you win the ECW video. You get the second one right, we throw in the T-shirt. You get all 3 right, you get a copy of the video game and plus the T-shirt and the video.
You win it all, baby.
But if you get one wrong, you lose it all. However, you do have the option to stop and just collect your winnings.
Yeah, get what you came for.
Not a problem there, right?
So what are we doing?
Now, wait a minute. Nightmare Randy Kirby's in here with his blueberry muffins. Marty, you tried them. You took a little bite.
Snitch.
What?
Yeah, I did, man. I'll tell you what, Randy, unbelievable. Wings were great 2 weeks ago. Souffle, was it last week? Unbelievable cream puffs. And this week, blueberry muffins that are so soft. You remember last week how I played with the souffles?
Yes. Yeah, it gets scary when we talk about playing with souffles.
But I'll tell you what, let's get to the lines because we got our 5th caller, Harry from West Carrollton. You're with the Wrestling Guys.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Harry Carey.
From the dead.
Yes, I know.
Wow.
Sing me, Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Are you sure? I don't think I have enough time right now.
Oh, go ahead.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd.
Okay, you know, we're in the final, 10 minutes of the show. I think most of the kids have gone to bed. What the hell has happened to this show tonight?
It's just, hey, it's got loosey-goosey.
Okay, Harry, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, the way this works, again, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. I'm going to give you 4 options on the answer. And then if you get it right, you win an ECW prize. If you get it wrong, you lose everything.
Harry, do you know Mr. Greenbucks?
I don't believe I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, I'm going to read the question. I'm going to give you 4 answers, okay? You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. In ECW, who is known as the innovator of violence? Is it A, Raven, B, Tommy Dreamer, C, Spike Dudley, or D, Danny Doring?
Well, Harry's going to have to go with Tommy Dreamer.
Tommy Dreamer, the right answer.
Absolutely.
You got an ECW home video for your collection.
Jobber, what's the deal? No sound effects?
Jobber, you're supposed to have the bell there.
You guys didn't give me my extra money tonight.
Oh, okay. We can't enough pizza.
Okay, I'm just joking. Here you go.
There you go.
Yay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Harry, it's question number 2. You ready for this?
Yes, I am.
All right, you sure?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Who in ECW is known as the Giant Killer? Is it A, Mike Awesome, B, Spike Dudley, C, Raven, or is it D, Roadkill?
Dun, dun, dun.
Holy cow, it's Spike Dudley.
Oh, my.
Yes.
2 for 2. 2 for 2.
Is he going to do it? Do you really think he can do it?
I don't know. Do you know your
Randy, what do you think?
I'm going to win.
Randy?
Okay, Harry, you know your ECW history, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, this is a tough one.
Harry's a big fan.
This is for the video game.
Okay.
You ready? Now, remember, if you don't know the answer, you can bail out.
All right.
Nobody will think any less of you.
Nobody will call you names.
Wuss or anything like
Well,
that.
Harry's got some pride on the line. Back here in heaven, I know all the greats. Andre the Giant, Owen, Hart. As a matter of fact, we wrestle every weekend. But we can't wrestle with Napoleon because he always stabs his people in the back.
All right. Are you ready for this?
You got a drum roll or anything?
I've got a rim shot. Does that count?
Sure, go ahead.
For this, maybe, yeah.
Hey.
You ready?
Okay.
Okay. Raven has held the ECW World Tag Team Championship with 2 different partners. Most recently with Tommy Dreamer. Who was the first one? Was it A, Terry Funk, B, you ready for B?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're positive?
Yeah.
What'd I say for A?
You said Terry Funk.
Okay, A, was it Terry Funk?
Things, man.
Okay, I just want to make sure you're
confidence
thinking.
in me.
Harry had a problem. I just want to make sure he's listening
What
because
was
this
his
is big.
problem?
Well, you know, a little tipsy there.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Harry.
A, Terry
You're the
Funk,
man.
B, Shane Douglas, C, Chris Candido, or D, Stevie Richards?
Do you want to take this question, or do you
Funk.
want to go with a loop?
Is it Funk, Douglas, Candido, or Richards?
to give this a shot.
Right now, you've won the video and the T-shirt. If you get this one right, you get the video game. Raven held the ECW...
Your Keonis are shrinking and you want to run, you can do it.
Raven's first ECW World Tag Team title reign was with either Funk, Douglas, Candido, or Stevie Richards.
5, 4.
You're putting pressure
I
on
have
him.
to say
2.
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk.
Yes.
And I'll play the role of Regis. Is this your final answer?
Yes, it is.
You are wrong.
Oh.
Jobber, what are you doing?
Jobber was fooled, man.
Oh, man.
I feel bad.
Nice try, though.
Thanks for...
Hey, that's okay. Let's give him a video anyway.
I'll tell you what, we'll give you a video. Hang on the line. Jobber will get your information, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for calling, buddy.
All right. I thought he had it.
Hey, we got our 6
Randy's over here going... Okay, Randy, who was it? Yes, it was. See, Randy would have got it.
Randy would have been there, but Randy's right there in the studio, and we're eating
ineligible
food.
to win, unfortunately.
You want to? We had a 5A caller. You want to get him a shot?
A 5A caller?
Yeah. He was
I
right
don't know. Matt, are you there?
I'm here.
Do you want to go for it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Give him a shot.
I got through this week.
Hey, Matt from Miamisburg, this is your chance to win big on the Wrestling Guys.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Oh, I'm definitely ready. I tried last week.
Okay.
Here we go.
You sure?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. First question. This is for the ECW video. Which 2 men in ECW make up the Impact players? Is it A, Tommy Dreamer and Raven? Is it B, Sabu and the Sandman? C, Lance Storm and Just Incredible? Or is it D, Danny Doring and Roadkill?
C, Lance Storm and Just Incredible.
There you go.
He's
You get
not
the first
playing.
one right.
He was answering it before you were done. I got a good feeling about him. Go for it, brother.
You got a good feeling on this one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Well, yeah, unless you come up with some 1942 question.
Well, ECW wasn't around.
But you'll
1942.
still try to do that.
I may try and do that.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
All right, come on.
All right.
It's getting late.
Okay.
Can we have a winner
Here we
finally?
go. For the T-shirt. Before Francine, Tommy Dreamer had another very beautiful valet. Was it A, Dawn Marie? Was it B, Kimona Wanalea? Was it C,
I love her name.
Sapphire? Or was it D, Beulah McGillicuddy?
It was D, Beulah McGillicuddy.
There you go.
Bang, man. No hesitation. The man's on a roll here. And now, for the big prize. Can he do it?
He may.
Randy?
You got faith in him?
Yeah, you did, Randy. What do you think, brother?
That's true.
The ref's here. The master of cooking, Randy Kirby, he has confidence in you. This is your big chance.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Oh,
I'm sweating right with you, man.
All right. Raven made his professional debut in what year? Was it A, 1989, B, 1987, C, 1983, or D, 1990?
Did you read them again?
No.
Oh.
Go ahead. Come on.
89, 87, 83, or 90?
That's a tough question.
It is a tough question.
Now,
but this is for
wait
the
a
video
minute.
game.
All right, we're giving you your option. I mean, you know, you can just be a...
You can you know, bail out and get the T-shirt and the video, or you can be a hero and win the ECW video game.
I've never been a wuss to, like, bail out.
89, 87, 83, or 90?
5.
Don't put pressure on him. We only got like 5 minutes to go.
3.
Give the man a chance.
2.
I am just going to make a guess, wild guess, but
Okay.
I'll say 1989.
In 1989, that's your final answer.
Yeah.
Ken Griffey's rookie year.
We said 89, 87, 83, and 90. Your final answer is 1989.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm sorry, it was 1987.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot for playing.
Hey, stay on, man. Give him a video.
We'll
Come
give
on.
you a video.
All right.
All right, thanks a lot,
We're
man.
going to run out of videos here.
Well, then we go for T-shirts.
Well, we got less T-shirts when we do videos.
Well, then we'll run out of T-shirts before we do videos.
All right. We'll take one more. We're going to try one more time to give this away.
And we're going to do it, yeah, because you come up with these difficult questions.
Is it that difficult?
I'm ineligible because I'm up here.
Exactly.
You want to give Randy a shot?
No, Randy can't win.
You already gave him a video, that's why.
We gave him a video, yes.
See?
But he brought us muffins. Who we got? Do we have another somebody else?
Nobody wants to win because you know why? You're embarrassing them by giving them the super tough question.
No, they know the super tough questions for the video game, but they have the option of bailing out.
The one with Raven was a little tough. The other one, not Green Bucks. What was his name? Harry.
You knew it.
Harry should have got it. That one was
Randy knew it.
I understand.
See, you know what? We may use you as a lifeline. Okay, we'll do that. We'll throw in a lifeline.
A lifeline?
Yeah, we're going to give you a lifeline. If you
Oh,
need help.
God. Well, you started this, so I'm going to let you. Who is it? Oh, my God. Not already. That's not fair.
No, is it the Bink? Did you already flush him?
Jobber?
He's not flushed. I just had to announce him. I had to
You
give
know
him
what?
the proper...
I think the Bink deserves a shot.
You want to give it to...
I think he does, too.
Okay, Bink, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, get ready. Here we
Do
go.
it, Bink. Hold on. Tell him now. Bink, you get a lifeline.
You get a lifeline with Randy Kirby.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay, first question, normally a softball question, so here we go. Who in ECW is known as the whole effing show? Tommy Dreamer, Rob Van Dam, the Sandman, or Roadkill?
It's obviously the whole effing show. Rob Van Dam.
Rob Van Dam. So you don't want to use lifeline? That's your final answer?
Rob Van Dam, man.
Rob Van Dam is right. Congratulations on there.
Thank you.
Jobber, man. He's so happy for his boy to Bink.
Jobber's liking the bell right there. All right.
Era of all these radicals and everything. Kane finally gets the credit that he deserves after all the things that they've done to him.
No doubt about it, buddy.
And before I go, I want to ask one question. I've seen previews on some videos and stuff about this new thing about Beyond the Mat.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that really is all about and when it's probably going to come out.
Beyond the Mat is a documentary which really features Mick Foley, Jake Roberts, and Terry Funk. And it has gotten rave reviews. However, it was shut out of any Oscar nominations. But it's going to be out in a couple cities starting next month. And then I've heard they should have a video release of it before the end of the year. But it's absolutely outstanding. Maybe we've had a lot of good ones lately, but this may be the best wrestling documentary there is.
All right, that's all I needed to know.
All right, take care.
Hey, thanks for calling.
WCW had the other night at the Spectrum in Philadelphia about 5,000 people. Half of them were comped. The day after that, they ran Long Island, 9,000 people, with 40% of those comped.
Oh, my God.
Now, the thing is, Philadelphia, you comp half of those. ECW draws 1,700 to ECW Arena. Sell out, people are turned away. ECW could probably outdraw WCW at this point.
Well, I'll tell you what, and Rob Van Dam has said it, and a lot of people are going public. They feel that potentially with WCW spiraling and ECW maybe gaining some momentum, and it's not been anything worth speculating about, but they could overtake them in the next 12 months.
They very well could, and ECW's got a little bit of problems right now with Rob Van Dam and Jerry Lynn being out, but a lot going on.
There's no doubt about it.
You don't know enough to say anymore.
There isn't. I mean, it's bad, and we keep saying it's going to get better. You know, and it's hard on us, too. We have a lot of friends that are involved in both federations, but believe me, maybe Vince McMahon and some of the people that are in some of the higher management positions get a lot of joy out of what's going on with WCW. Really, the other wrestlers don't. I mean, unless they have some past with WCW that was negative, the other guys don't like seeing this because it's better for them. Both leagues are going good. It makes wages go up. It makes jobs go better. It makes the availability for them to sign longer-term contracts. So it's nothing that's good for them either when this is happening, and it's happening so dramatically.
Excellent point. Hey, ref is there. Ref is ready.
The ref is ready.
Ref from Riverside, are you there?
Sure.
So can you save us on that question?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's got me stuffed, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to go through a bunch of my Pro Wrestling Illustrated, and I might have it within a week or so.
All right.
And now, wasn't Taurus Bubba, didn't he go by the name of Alibaba, too?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure on that one.
I'm going to look it up for Randy.
If I remember right, that was like towards really the end of World Class.
Yeah.
And things were kind of hectic there, and they were bringing in everybody.
Yeah, maybe Dave Diamond can save us on it.
That's, Going to the wild man, I don't know.
Yeah,
Nothing against Dave, but Dave Diamond, somebody want to call and say, Dave, I need your help because I'll never hear the end of it.
Okay.
Go ahead, do it.
A happy birthday.
Dave, you heard it. Hold on, Ref. Shawn needs your help, brother.
I'm not asking for him, but if he calls in, God bless him.
All right, Ref. Sorry, buddy.
That's okay. I want to send a big happy birthday out to the Barroom Brawler.
All right.
Today is the Brawler's birthday. I don't know how old he is, but I heard he drank about 11 cases of beer today.
We needed to kill the pain from the stitches.
I guess he did.
Where'd he do that at?
I really don't know.
Hey, Ref, take care of yourself.
Okay, buddy.
By the way,
all right, Ref.
By the way, speaking of Dave Diamond OCW, they're also going to do a show, looks like also on that March 18th day back up in Yellow Springs. So a lot happening on that March 18th day here as far as wrestling goes in the area.
In Yellow Springs, that seems to be their little arena there, like the House of Pain for ECW.
The OCW arena?
Yeah, that's the OCW. I like that.
And if you want to do 229-8189, the OCW number. Back to the phones, and tomorrow is this man's day. He has lived for this day.
He has lived for it?
Yes.
Who is it?
Is it
none other than the man that has really had such a tough time on the wrestling guys.
Oh, he has. And him and Jobber, I don't know what's going on there. Bink, how are you?
I'm good, man.
Now, tomorrow is Hardcore Thursday. I guess the game's already out now in some places.
Yeah,
Did you get yours yet?
No, not yet. I'll get it after work tomorrow.
Okay. So what's up?
I pretty much want to discuss my opinions on ECW. Now, I think that ECW is at a point right now where it's at the borderline between greatness and wherever they were last time.
That's a big borderline.
Yeah. And right now,
I thought borderlines were normally small.
They couldn't be at a better time right now than with WCW like falling down. And with this, the ECW video game coming out, it's going to really let the people know what ECW really means and who they really are.
So you think the video game's really going to help them?
Yeah, I think it is, and it's only the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I want to discuss a few people from ECW. Now, I know that now the Baldies are now a threesome. Did they kick Pia News out of the group?
I think they did, yes.
So it appears, buddy. Come on, you're supposed to be telling us you are the ECW guru of the area.
You sound like you're a little nervous because you think you're going to get flushed.
No, not really.
Did you talk it over with the Jobber?
Yeah, Jobber and me are good buddies, you know. He makes mistakes, I make mistakes. You know, it's all cool.
Oh, okay. So
all right, well, that's good. I'm glad everything got
flushed anymore.
No, not really, unless I do something stupid.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
Unless who does?
What?
Unless who does something?
Me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Jobber.
Yeah?
What'd you do?
I guess I hit the flush thing again,
Jobber,
huh?
you could have not flushed and then said, we have to go to a break.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we got to go to a break.
Okay.
Jobber, wait a minute. Let's do this. Bink, we apologize. Jobber, take us out. Go ahead. You do the take us out.
You want me to do the take
out?
No,
let Jobber do it.
Okay, Jobber, you go ahead.
Take us out.
All right, you're listening to the Tag Team Championship of Talk Radio.
Championship.
I know, whatever. The Tag Team Champions of Talk Radio. It's the Wrestling Guys on 1410 Wing AM. We'll be right back, Dayton.
That is Joey Styles from ECW, and of course tomorrow officially Hardcore Thursday as ECW's Hardcore Revolution, the first ECW video game from Acclaim, hit stores, although it is in most stores right now.
We do know some people that they are home right now listening to the Wrestling Guys and playing with their ECW.
You know who is?
Yes, I do know.
Willie F.